This is Girard Sports Live. This is Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan Telephone, your community technology partner. Also by Ag Choice of Hepler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Call Service, Chicken Annie's of Girard, Chris Paoni, DDS, Community National Bank and Trust, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, First National Bank, G&W Foods Family Super, Girard National Bank, Larrett's Ceramics, Lehman Realty, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Outdoor, Producers Cooperative Association, and TJ Belcher at State Farm Insurance. This is Girard Sports Live. This is Girard Sports Live.
Well, welcome back out here to Field B in Bill Burke Sports Complex. I don't even know where to start. We literally just finished up a semifinal ball game, and I understand trying to get these games in. By the way, the forecast is sunny skies and 95 today. It's not like we're trying to fight rain. I think the idea of hurry up and get this thing started an hour in advance is kind of ridiculous. But nonetheless, we're going to jump on the air as fast as possible and be under pressure. The girls certainly trying to emotionally get themselves under wraps as well. And this is less time between games than a regular season doubleheader.
That's right.
And so that needs to be fixed. But irregardless, here we go for this consolation ball game between the Girard Lady Trojans and the Holton Lady Wildcats. Lady Trojans just falling in a heartbreaker 6-5 to Baldwin. In that ball game a moment ago, Baldwin ends up getting a 3-run home run on a 2-out home run by Sienna Hall. A 3-run home run that ends up giving them a 6-3 lead. Lady Trojan able to put 2 more on the board in the 7th, but unable to get that last run across to tie things up and fall there. So now just get it going again here in this one. And so we're ready to roll in this ball game. First pitch is always brought to you by our friends at Larrett's Ceramics, 503 West Maple in Girard. Stop by Larrett's for great gift ideas and supplies. Get creative when it comes to gift buying, and buy your friends and family a ceramic piece, or maybe even sign them up for classes. Larrett's Ceramics, 620-724-8442. And so Shelby Smith to throw this first pitch. Shelby will start this ball game. She ended the last one. She had a nice outing yesterday. Has only allowed 1 run in this tournament. That was a 6-1 win yesterday against Smoky Valley. And now the Lady Trojans will get underway here in this one. First pitch from Smith, ball 1. All right, I've got to let you know, Call Service is changing tires right now, in case somebody took me serious when I said they weren't. Now, don't get me wrong, those guys, especially that Bill Call, you know, you get what you get out of that dude sometimes, but those other guys certainly are there working. Bill's probably watching, but his crew there is working, changing tires. So if you need a tire changed, go get it done today at Call Service. That's extra advertising for that dude. Lady Trojans, ball 2 from Smith, the leadoff batter here for Holton. I wrote all that stuff down. Where did I write it down at? Is Alice Phillips, the catcher. And now the count works 2-2. And the call from the coaching staff, she's way behind that one, so you may see a fastball here on this one. And that one, she is a little behind, able to make enough contact, though, to keep the at-bat alive. Lady Trojans will pretty much have the same starting lineup. They will have the same starting lineup in this one, other than just the third base and pitcher will change like they do from time to time. 2-2 count here. Is Shelby going to get her towel fixed by a shortstop? That's a shortstop's job.
It is.
Yeah. Make stops, make throws, and fix the towel of the pitcher if you need to. Long at bat here from Phillips to lead things off here for the Holton Wildcats. That one fouled back, and it'll remain 2-2.
Good at bat by leadoff batter for Holton. I haven't seen Shelby struggle with a first batter in a long time.
Competition's good here at this tournament. There's no doubt about that. And that changeup got her to go down to first and one away on the strikeout. You've seen her do that a few times in her incredible career. It's got to be a strange feeling for the Lady Trojans coming to this ball game. I keep thinking about it because we had such a quick turnaround and I haven't had really a chance for myself to process it. But you were just on the cusp of making it to a state championship for the second straight year, and now you're playing a third place game with on the field right now 7 seniors, a junior and a freshman. And these girls guaranteeing the fact that they're playing for their final game in their high school careers, and now that's probably going to start to catch up with them as it's catching up here on the broadcast crew as well. And that'll come up the number 2 hitter, Savvy Booth, center fielder. Takes 2 balls. 2-0 the count. Wish my name was Savvy. Trying to slap hit, get on. She'll take a whack at that one, and it's strike 1, 2, and 1 the count.
It's by her before she even took her second step.
Mm-hmm. And there's a 2-1. Trying that slap hit again. Around. And strike 2. I'm getting it from back home. And try that slap hit again. 3 straight attempts at it. I can't imagine running at that pitch.
No.
You're adding speed to what is already a really fast pitch.
Yeah, you're looking at a 60-plus mile-an-hour pitch coming at you that's moving up, down, left, right, and you're trying to run towards it.
I went home into the hotel last night. I watched a little of the Super Region in softball, and those girls can flat play some softball, but their pitchers are really good. You know, Shelby's an NCAA pitcher. She's going to play at Pittsburgh State, and those girls can wing it. I just can't imagine trying to slap hit and get on. 2 strikeouts to start this ball game. A swing and a miss here for the number 3 hitter, the third baseman, Kinley Rod.
Shelby's working ahead early again. It's key to Shelby's success is gets on, gets 2 strikes, and works forward.
Certainly. 1-1 count here to Rod. And a swing and a miss. There's 2 strikes on it. They didn't have it on the board. It was 2 strikes and it's another strikeout. So 3 straight strikeouts there from Shelby Smith. The Lady Trojans will come to bat. Top of their order. As they will bat with Murphy, Crane, and Grosstep. And we return here on Girard Sports Live at 103.5.
This is Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. While you're there, be sure to ask about their ePower checking, mobile banking, and bill pay, and new Guardian Secure Checking. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC, and a proud supporter of...
This is Girard Sports Live.
Back at here, Bill Burke Sports Complex. Kicking off this one, quick turnaround. Do need to tell you that this game is brought to you by our friends there at Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for 30 years. This pregame was short. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust, a proud supporter of Girard schools. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. And of course, Girard Sports Live this year, in year number 1, and all year, has been brought to you by our friends at Crocan. They were the first to jump on board, and really appreciate the support that they gave us and kind of gave me that boost to think we can get this thing done, and we have so far. Crocan, your community technology partner. Don't get bit by slow speeds and high prices. Get gigabit from Crocan, the fastest internet in southeast Kansas. Learn more online at ruralfiber.org or see everything Crocan has to offer at ckt.net. JC Murphy going to lead things off here for the Lady Trojans. Shortstop. And what's the holdup, Dale?
I think the umpire went out and told the ladies, you can do this the first inning, but you're not going to have the meeting out there by second base every inning.
I got you.
You know,
First pitch, ball low.
it's all about speed right now. You know, we're trying to push through this.
Get it done. So 1-0 count. This one fouled our way. And surprisingly didn't hit anybody behind us. And 1-1 the count to J.C. Murphy, trying to rely on the score clock for the balls and strikes. They're a little behind. It's 1-1 is the count, right?
Yep.
There's a slap hit. That'll go over to the shortstop, over to first, and get her on a ground out from J.C. Murphy. That'll bring up Sydney Crane, the center fielder. Sydney, in that last ball game, 1 for 3. But did reach base and had 2 RBIs on actually 2 for 4. So she ended up in that ball game. So in the state tournament, she is 4 for 8, batting .500 in the state championship tournament. Found the first one. This one hard hit to left field, over the left fielder and into left field. She'll be at second, probably third. Here she comes. She'll hold at 2. And a 1-out double by Sydney Crane to put 1 on and 1 out here in this first inning, the bottom of the first. And that'll bring up Shaylin Grossteffen. Shaylin, 2 doubles, including 2 runs batted in that last ball game. She's having herself a pretty good tournament as well, 3 for 7. 3 for 8, rather, in her, no, excuse me. She had 2 doubles and a single. She went 3 for 4. So she's 4 for 8, batting .500 in this tournament. This one popped up shallow center field, and the play is made. Crane will hold at second, and 2 away. They bring up the pitcher. Shelby Smith. Shelby, 3 for 4 in game number 1. She went 0 for 4 in that last ball game. Had a sac fly to move runners over. Crane will slide into third. A stolen base there by Sydney. Good piece of base running there by Sid as she got him to go to look to throw down. Ended up throwing to the cutoff to the pitcher, and the pitcher wasn't aware of what was going on and was slow to get it to third. And so now Crane in scoring position here with Smith at the plate. This one's going to be shallow. This might find a hole. Nope. Caught by the shortstop, Bailey Flulung, and that's the end of the first inning. We head to the top of the second. No score here in this third-place ball game between the Girard Lady Trojans and the Holton Wildcats on Girard Sports Live at 103.5 FM.
This is Girard Sports Live.
Crawcan Telephone Cooperative has been serving Girard in southeast Kansas for 65 years. In 1952, we helped our members connect with each other using telephone lines. Today, we connect our members with the entire world using fiber optics. While the technology has changed, our commitment to deliver it to our members has not. Good luck, Trojans, from your friends at Crawcan. Check us out on the web at ckt.net.
Norris Outdoor has a huge selection of quality billboards spread throughout southeast Kansas, giving you the ability to put your business in front of thousands of customers daily. But did you know? Norris Outdoor can also be where you get your next digital sign for your business, school, church, or sports venue. Norris Outdoor Signs is now a distributor of Sky Slate digital signs, giving you direct from the manufacturer pricing and giving your business a brand new look with high-resolution digital signage. To learn more, call Jared Norris at 620-249-7462. Norris Outdoor is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
This is Girard Sports Live.
Number 3 hitter, Bailey Flulung, going to come to the plate here for Holton in this second inning. Usually we'll get to our starting lineups after we get through everybody probably. Shelby Smith, 3 strikeouts and 3 batters in that first game. Hard hit ball. And over to first. And one away. On a ground out there for Flulong. That'll bring up the pitcher, Sarah Bond. Starting lineup is brought to you by our friends at Ag Choice of Hepler. Great place to start this planting season. Nobody planting today. Good rains there in southeast Kansas overnight. Get everything you need for Farmer Ranch at Ag Choice of Hepler. Give Joe Murphy a call. Not today, he's here. But some other time, perhaps. Call the office. They're working. 620-368-4347. To get you started. First pitch, strike. 0-1 to count. Here to Bond. And 0-1 pitch ends up being a ball. Ball 1-1 to count. Lady Trojan, same starting lineup as the last ball game. Here's one roll back, shortstop. JC up with it. Over to first and 2 away. Murphy, Crane, Grosteffen, Smith the pitcher. Grosteffen will play third. Marcy Heatherly left field. Lainey Sherman first base. Alexis Jenkins the designated player. Kayla Osmus right field. Jalen Jenkins catcher. And Malia Sandy playing second for the Lady Trojans. This will bring up the number 6 hitter, Jewel Lutz, the left fielder. And a first pitch strike for Holton. It's Alice Phillips, Savvy Booth, center fielder. Phillips plays catcher. Kinley Rod plays third base. Bailey Flulong, shortstop. Sarah Bond's a pitcher. And then now Jewel Lutz takes strike. 1-1 the count. Left fielder. She's the number batting 6th. Number 9, Lauren Moore, first baseman. Number 20, Addie Degenhart, the right fielder. And number 27, Allie Beard, the second baseman for them. 0-2 count. This one fouled back, out of play. And still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. This one popped up. In comes Heatherly. She'll call off and make that play. And that'll retire the side. 6 batters facing 2 innings. Lady Trojans come to the bat next in the bottom of the second.
This is Girard Sports Live.
Peony Dental is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Chris Peony DDS offers exceptional dentistry for all ages in a friendly atmosphere. In fact, Chris Peony has been caring for smiles since 1993. No wonder so many Trojan fans look so good. Peony Dental offers preventative care, Invisalign, whitening, bridges, crowns, and more. Stop by today and ask about the all-new Ceric Dental System, offering same-day crowns, start to finish, right there in the office. To learn more, visit them at 106 South Ozark in Girard or go online to peonydental.com.
This is Girard Sports Live.
Here we go, bottom of the second inning. Trojans and Holton 0-0 here in this one for the number 5 hitter, Marcy Heatherly. Marcy got herself put in a tough spot to close out that last ball game. And first pitch strike for her. So 1-0-1 count. High ball 1-1. She had 1 run, down by 1, 2 outs, runner on third, and you could have picked anybody put in that spot. You'd have felt pretty good about that top 5, 6, really anybody on the team in that spot. Felt good about their opportunity there. Slow roller up first base, ended it, and ended the hopes for a back-to-back state title. And ball 3. 3-1 the count. To Marcy Heatherly, the left fielder, senior. She'll hit one to shallow right field. Right fielder in, make the catch, 1 away. Contact has not been an issue today for the Lady Trojans. They hit the ball well in that semifinal ball game against Baldwin. Galena did advance. That's why we're playing Holton here. Galena advanced to play Baldwin in the championship game. I'm not sure if that game started yet. It has. It's underway. Lady Sharman, she'll loop one over left third base into left field, and she'll be on with one out here in the bottom of the second inning. Laney's made contact every time she's been to the plate today. She had 2 long flyouts, hard hit balls, and then a single in that last ball game. The way she'd been hitting the ball, you'd have been loving to see her get to that plate, although you'd have been a mess over here running camera. That brings up Alexis Jenkins. Jenkins, the freshman, designated player, 0 for 3 in game 1, yet 1 for 3 in that game a moment ago. That one fouled back out of play. And strike 1, 1-1 the count. There's 1-1. Shireman over on first. Strike 2, 1-2. There, changeup. She's able to stay back. Alexis is pretty good with that changeup. She did that in that last game and got on with one of those, able to stay off of it just enough to get contact.
That's right. She keeps her hands back. She is out on that front foot, but she's strong enough just to push the ball out there and play.
Here's the 1-2. Stay with that one again. Foul out of play over to the trees, and it'll stay 1-2. This one rolled down third base. Looked like they weren't going to throw it to second, but they do roll it over there, and on fielder's choice, get Laney Sherman, the lead runner, out. And so Jenkins will reach first. They tried to turn 2, couldn't get it. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Michaela Osmus. Michaela, pretty good first ever state tournament. She was 1 for 3 in that last ball game. She was 2 for 3 yesterday, so 3 for 6 on the tournament. Batting .500 in a state tournament. You'll take that from a freshman. This one, roller third base, foul side, and 0-1 the count. Jenkins on first. Kayla at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Holds on to that one. It'll fly out. Center fielder calls for it. Over to make the catch is Booth, and that'll retire this side. We'll head to the top of the third inning. Lady Trojans, Holton Wildcats 0-0 in this consolation game. You're watching on Girard Sports Live and listening on 103.5 FM.
This is Girard Sports Live.
Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Joe Murphy of Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
This is Girard Sports Live.
More and more, the first baseman going to lead things off here. She'll foul back, out of play. Strike 1, 0-1 to count. Shelby Smith's only faced 3 batters in each inning, 3 strikeouts, and then ground out, and fly out in inning number 2. This one fouled out of play. That one's going to get some people over there. There's a lot of people watching a wrong game. Be looking for that foul ball coming their way. 0-2.
0-0 after 1 inning over there going out.
Ooh. Smith trying to go to that outside edge, trying to get somebody to chase it. And it'll be 1-2 the count here for Moore. Fouled back. Just got enough of it to keep it alive.
Shelby's changing speeds well. That was the changeup, pulled the string on it, and boy, Holton was out on her front foot.
Here's the 1-2 again. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Well, there will be postseason honors. Our friend of ours, Sports in Kansas, Chet Copeland, will likely, I imagine, do postseason honors, and the Lady Trojans will have a ton of them. And if Shelby Smith isn't Pitcher of the Year in Class 4A Division II, then there's probably a problem.
Yep.
She has had a tremendous senior season. And I've watched every team out here play since yesterday. Galena, have not seen Galena play. And but we have seen them during the regular season, and there's no doubt she's the best pitcher of this tournament.
Oh, yeah.
2 straight fouls back. That just means they're not able to line that ball up at all, and they've had a ton of fouls here. 0-2. Trying to get her to chase one again. And ball 1-2. We talk always about her ball strike ratio 1-3, or 3 strikes for every 1 ball. That one's going to stay fair just enough. And a single for Annie Degenhardt. Will reach on that one, just squeezing it on the first base line. And the first base runner of the ball game for Holton. We talk about that all the time, but those balls are, I'd say probably more than half of them are intentional. I mean, they're doing what she's wanting to do, try to get batters to chase them outside the strike zone. 1-2 count here.
Definitely set up pitches most of the time.
1 out, 1 on here in the top of the 3rd inning. Allie Beard, the second baseman, the number 9 hitter, at the plate for Holton. And here's a 2-2, foul back, out of play. One and one's the count. They left the other one up there. I didn't think she'd had that many attempts. Man. 1-1, foul back, 1-2. (23-1) on the season. The Lady Trojans. Ball high. 2-2. 36 game winning streak, 37 game winning streak, I believe. Incredible. (2-2) count. This one popped up. Easy play for Crane, and she'll make it. And 2 away. Back to the top of the order for the Wildcats. Annalise Phillips, the catcher, struck out in her first at-bat. 3 straight strikeouts to begin the game for Shelby. She's got 4 in the contest so far. Anna Phillips. First pitch missed, ball inside, 1-0. Be our final broadcast of the year. Doing it on the last possible day you can broadcast a high school baseball, softball game. I guess we could load everything up, go down state track meet. Probably be illegal. I'm sure that's being done by somebody else. More
Rights reserved
talented than us, I'm guessing.
I don't think the talent any better, but
looks, maybe.
maybe.
1-1. 2-1 now. Missed ball 2-1 to count here to the leadoff hitter Phillips. And here's a 2-1. Strike 2. 2-2 to count. 0-0 here in the top of the 3rd inning. Lady Trojans, Lady Wildcats of Holton in this consolation game, the 3rd place effort here. Foul back out of play. It'll stay 2-2. 2 out, 1 on. Runner at first still. And Smith just missed it. Ball 3-2 the count. Audible groan from the Trojan faithful, including one standing right next to me.
Well, you know, you get that call 75% of the time, you kind of like to get it again.
Here's a 3-2. Wow, good hit into right field on a 3-2. They're able to get on. And now Holton with runners at first and second with 2 out, with Savvy Booth coming to the plate. Holton's coach has long pants on and a long sleeve shirt on. It's 95 degrees outside. To each his own, I guess.
That's right.
So Savvy Booth, the center fielder, struck out in her first at-bat. 2 on, 2 out. Left-handed hitter trying to slap on, and she struck out, slapping hit, and trying to slap hit earlier. And strike 2. She's committed to that. And strike 3. Same way down for Booth. And they will strand 2 runners. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Lady Trojans and Holton Wildcats still tied up at 0. Trojans batting, it'll be coming to the bat, Jalen Jenkins, Murphy, and Crane when we return on Girard Sports Live at 103.5.
This is Girard Sports Live.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
You built a castle so that the prince and princess can live happily ever after. You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent TJ Belcher in Girard today at 620-724-4558.
Jalen Jenkins to lead things off here for the Lady Trojans. Jalen earlier today, 0 for 3, ground out, fly out, ground out. She went 1 for 2 yesterday. Foul tip, strike 2. So an 0-2 count. There, good hit, center field. Gonna drive her back in. She'll drive it all the way to deep center. That'll hit the fence. And Jalen Jenkins will be on with a leadoff double here in the bottom of this 3rd inning. Big hit there for that senior. Leader on this team, no doubt about it. She's the girl that I asked Coach one time, I go, when chips get down, who goes to the circle and who talks? And he said Jalen is the one who will do a lot of that talking. When you've got 7 seniors on a team of 9, a ton of leadership, sometimes that can be a problem. But I don't think that's ever been an issue with this particular squad. We'll talk about an era of dominance since 2002. So 16 years, age of some of these girls. Lady Trojans have placed 3rd 3 times, 2nd twice, 4th once, and won a state title. So 7 attempts in the state tournament. Lady Trojans have won 1, placed 2nd twice. That was in 2004 and 2008. And this will be They were last third place in 2015, played in this third place game. At the plate is J.C. Murphy to lead things off. 1-1 the count for her. Trying to slap on as well and swing and a miss. Strike two. 1-2 the count. It's no coincidence necessarily that kind of run started about the time these girls were getting into school, right?
Yep.
There's a pop back over to second. Lake and Cherry had to hustle back. She thought that was going to get through and able to get back and get down and make sure they don't turn that into two. And so that will be one away. One out, one on here for Sydney Crane. And ball 1-1-1. 1-0 rather. Crane a double to left field in her first at bat. Trying to bunt the runner over to third. And a lot of times somebody's bunting, you think it's a sack bunt. With Sydney, it's a legitimate way to get on base. In fact, in the bunt attempts I've seen her do, I'm not sure if I've seen her get thrown out.
Called her out, hit her.
Oh, we've seen her do that before. She has a hit her out of the box, and so 2 outs. Still don't understand that one. And so now 2 outs with 1 on here in the bottom of the third inning for Grossteffen. Good hack at that one, but a swing and a miss. Strike one, 1-1 to count. Back to throw it down to second. Steffen will take ball 2 inside. 2-1 the count. Between the two of us, 10 football games. 24, 25 basketball broadcasts this year. And Grossteffen will get on with a walk, so now 2 on with 2 outs for Shelby Smith. We did 7 regular season baseball softball games and 2 regionals. No, we did those regionals, so we ended up with 3 there. It's been quite a year for Trojan athletics. Fouled out of play. Seen Greg Scott move that fast in a while.
Been a day or two.
He got out of the way, though. And he's going to try to throw one in here. Let's watch this. This ought to be entertaining.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, still got it. The old man still got it. He deserves everything he gets from us.
And more.
And so, fouled out of play. Strike 1 to Smith. We're just lucky it was a slow one beyond us. Heads on a swivel. This one hard hit to center field. In comes the center fielder. And she can't make the play. That'll score Lake and Cherry, and the Lady Trojans will add 1 here in this third inning to take the first lead of the ball game. Just in that no man's land, left the center fielder was coming. That was a long way to go. Probably should have been the shortstop's play, honestly, if she started out playing where she's at right now. But I think they thought that ball was going to go farther than it was. And when it was hit, I thought it was going to go farther also.
Right. Wind blowing in right now.
Yep. Oh, pinch hit. JoJo, I believe, is going to come in to run for Smith. 2 outs, 1 on for Marcy Heatherly. Marcy flew out in her first at-bat to lead off the second. In this ball game, or in this today, rather, she is 1 for 4 in that last ball game. Here's one Heatherly pop up on the infield, and that will, there was 2 on actually, and that will retire the side. Lady Trojans still get 1 on the board in the bottom of the third. We head to the top of the fourth. Trojans lead by 1 over Holton on 103.5 and Girard Sports Line.
This is Girard Sports Line.
Crawcan Telephone Cooperative has been serving Girard in southeast Kansas for 65 years. In 1952, we helped our members connect with each other using telephone lines. Today, we connect our members with the entire world using fiber optics. While the technology has changed, our commitment to deliver it to our members has not. Good luck, Trojans, from your friends at Crawcan. Check us out on the web at ckt.net.
First National Bank of Girard is proud to be the oldest bank in Crawford County, serving the area since 1878. With 139 years of experience, it's no surprise First National Bank of Girard has such a great reputation for quality customer service. First National Bank of Girard is committed to providing the best quality products and services, including online banking and bill pay, loans, CDs, and more. Use the convenient drive-up window or come on in and see all of the friendly faces at First National Bank of Girard, a proud supporter of Trojan athletics.
This is Girard Sports Live.
Kinley Rod, third baseman, going to lead things off here. She struck out in the first inning. The number 3 hitter for the Wildcats. Ended my high school career football playing these darn Wildcats in a deep playoff run ourselves. Did not start out as good as this game started out for the Lady Trojans, I can tell you that.
You got off the bus well, though.
We did, and confidence was not an issue with that particular group, but 2-0 pitch here, 2-0 to Rod. And 3-0, miss again. Rare 3-0 count. It's warm. A little frustration on the face of Shelby Smith, tell. She is 4-pitch walk. That's rare. So Rod will get on with 1 on and nobody out here in the top of this 4th inning. Lady Trojans leading at 1-0 over the Holton Wildcats. Class 4A Division II consolation ball game. Galena and Baldwin playing on the other field for a state championship. 2-1 is the score in that one with Galena on top. There's Shireman over to first. Makes the catch and gets the double play on the playback. What a great defensive effort there by Laney. And now 2 out with no on. What a nice effort there. Heads up, ready to go with that immediately. And 2 out, nobody on. She'll have her hands full next year.
She will.
As being one of the only seniors with experience on the field.
We have Marcy.
Oh, I thought Marcy was a senior. I guess I had her as a senior. She's a junior. So Marcy and Laney. So 6 seniors on the field. I should look at her roster every once in a while.
Yep.
There's a pitch from Smith. 1-2 the count. To the number 5 hitter, the pitcher, Sarah Bond. There's a one that's going to let it roll, foul, and they will. Good heads-up play there by Jalen Jenkins to notice that one and let it roll foul. It's still a lot of experience. It's going to be retiring. So those 2 girls will be thrust into that leadership role. And a couple of freshmen with experience, and other than that, it'll be a much different team next year. There's a roller to Gross-Steffen, over to first. Shea automatic throwing that ball over there. Pretty consistent there. And a ground out will end the inning. Lady strand 1. They had 1 on, rather, and ended up getting rolled into a double play. So Lady Trojans coming to bat. It'll be Shireman, Alexis Jenkins, and Osmus when we return on Girard Sports Live on 103.5.
This is Girard Sports Live.
When I wake up in the morning, love, the sunlight hurts my eyes, then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
Girard National Bank brings you community banking at its best. Family owned and operated for over 80 years, Girard National Bank is committed to providing their customers with the highest quality financial services in a friendly and personal way. Whether you require personal, business, or agricultural services, Girard National Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. Girard National Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
This is Girard Sports Live.
Lady Shireman going to lead things off here for Lady Trojans. She had a single in her first at-bat in the second inning, and she'll hit one off to right field here. In comes the right fielder, and first pitch swing and fly out from Shireman. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Lady Trojans leading at 1-0. And Alexis Jenkins coming to the plate. First pitch strike. 0-1 the count to her. Alexis hit into a fielder's choice in her first at-bat. Designated player. And ball 1-1 rather. Haven't updated things from over at baseball yet today. Been kind of focused on task at hand. Here's a pop-up. Out of play. Strike 2, 1-2 to Jenkins. From Southeast Kansas Colgan baseball team advanced to their semifinal matchup, the number 8 seed, and they advanced to a state title. So Colgan was 4 wins in the regular season. They play in a 4A league. They play the toughest schedule of any 2A team in the state of Kansas, no doubt about it. But 4 wins getting into this regional, and then 7-win team. They're playing in a state title game today, 5:45. And Jenkins hanging in there, ball 2, 2-2 the count. The other side, 4A-II, was well represented in Southeast Kansas. How good were the Trojan boys in baseball? Here's a good hit by Jenkins. That'll get down into a left field. And Alexis will turn and look at 2, but she'll stay at first, and so a 1-out single. And that's one that some of these boys are here and for the baseball team, but how good were they? Because they took Iola to the mat.
Yep.
And it was a bases loaded, chance to get out of an inning and end up having one get across on you, and they lose 1-0 in a regional championship game, and Iola will play for a state title today. As Iola beat Garnett, Anderson County 6-0, and they were awaiting the winner of either Parsons or Bishop Ward. So Iola, pretty good. Trojan boys, pretty good too. Took them all the way as much as they wanted. There's a hard hit ball by Osmus over to second. They'll get Jenkins over to first, not in time. And it'll be 2 outs. That'll bring up Jalen Jenkins. She had a double. He needed to lead off the third inning. Her pinch runner ended up being the run that went across. Jalen, hard hit. Trying to take down that cottonwood tree. Is that what that is?
I think so.
Is it? Confirmation? We don't have a lot of those in Southeast Kansas. You guys have some of those out here in Central Kansas. We have some, certainly. Jenkins. 0-1 count her. A slow roller back to the pitcher, over to first. And that's the end of the fourth inning. We head to the top of the fifth inning. Lady Trojans lead it 1-0 over Holton. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Trojans softball on Girard Sports Live and 103.5.
This is Girard Sports Live.
Chicken Annie's Girard is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics. Chicken Annie's of Girard serves up the area's best fried chicken and a whole lot more. Check out their weekly specials like chicken and noodles on Wednesdays, Thursday night's kids' night, and Friday's boneless wings. Oh, and don't forget about those delicious homemade pies. Stop in or enjoy their mouth-watering favorites at home with carry-out and catering available. Chicken Annie's Girard, continuing a Southeast Kansas tradition. Learn more at chickenanniesgirard.com. or call 620-724-4090. Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. While you're there, be sure to ask about their e-power checking, mobile banking, and bill pay, and new Guardian Secure Checking. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC, and a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Go Trojans!
This is Girard Sports Live.
One to nothing. Lady Trojans lead it here over Holton in this third place ball game. Pressure's been on all day long for the Girard Trojans, certainly all tournament long. And they have a one-run lead here going into the top of the fifth inning in this third place contest. There's a roller down. Grosteffen over to first on the money. And one away. That was Jewel Lutz, who's flying out and ground out now. One away with nobody on here. Lauren Moore, the first baseman, struck out in her first at-bat. Shelby struck out 5 in this ball game so far. And she's faced 15. This is now the 16th batter she has faced. And a first pitch ball. Not as dominant probably as we've seen her,
right.
You know, and her not dominant as most people's dominant. But efficient at times, like here, pop up to right field. Over to right field. And Osmus makes the catch. And 2 away.
Bounced.
Oh, she got on there. I didn't see that.
Yep, it fell right in front of Osmus. Nice hustle by the freshman, but short hopped it.
I thought that was so routine. That wind probably played a factor in that. That ball got up there, and I thought it was going to be hit well enough to get her to it. So, single. Don't listen to me. Single by Lauren Moore. And that'll bring up Addie Degenhart, the right fielder. She had a single in her first at-bat. So 1 on and 1 out, and a 1-0 count here to Degenhart. Just again, ball 2, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Hard hit ball over to right field again, coming up throwing, and got her at first. Well played. Laney tagged it with her backside going down. That ball got on her in a hurry, I think, and they do move the runner over to second, but a heads-up play there by Michaela Osmus and Laney Sherman to get that one. And so that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Allie Beard, the second baseman. She flew out. Wildcats have strained it a couple. There's a pop fly. They're picking on Osmus over there. She'll work it, and she'll make the catch. And so Michaela Osmus doing her job out in right field. That'll end the top of the fifth. We head to the bottom. Lady Trojans still leading at 1-0 on Girard Sports Live and 103.5.
This is Girard Sports Live.
For over 80 years, Evans Motors has provided some of the best handshakes in the 4-state area. No matter what type of handshake a situation calls for, Evans Motors will guide the hand into its proper position with the correct amount of pressure. Risky handshakes, classic handshakes, or something in between, Nate and Eddie have an arsenal of shakes, roughly umpteen. So the next time you want an optimal handshake, come to Evans Motors in Pittsburgh.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judd Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members so they are able to make the best decisions. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, or Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
This is Girard Sports Live.
One to nothing. Girard Trojans lead here as we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Back to the top of the order for the Lady Trojans. JC Murphy, ground out, fly out for her. And here's the first pitch to JC. Strike one. On one. He's trying to get on here to get this one started. Gets the Trojans some more runs across the play. Just need runners here at this point. Here's the 0-1. That one low, ball one, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. JC pop up. Coming to shortstop. Over to make the play. And one away. Well, partner, I'm going to do something I've never really had to do before, but you're going to have to wrap up this ball game. The scheduling guides were not favorable to the Harris family this weekend. So we get out of this 5th inning, head to the 6th. It's all you. Sidney Crane coming to the plate, strike one, 0-1. Headed home to catch dance recital at 6 o'clock at the Bicknell Family Center for the Arts in Pittsburgh. So trying to have my cake and eat it too, foul back and out of play. Just don't always get to happen. So
I know the feeling. Got 2 kids of my own. Both of them play.
You sat through some dance recitals.
A lot of them.
It's been a pleasure working with you this season.
Likewise. I appreciate the chance.
Here's hard hit left field. Up to make the play. And 2 away. For the number 3 hitter, Shaylin Grossteffen. Been fun also bringing softball and baseball. We hope to do it again next year. With your support, we will. And hope everybody has enjoyed it. I know I have. September 1st, I believe. Can't come fast enough. Here's Grossteffen over to short. And that'll retire the side. Lady Trojans take a 1-run lead into the 6th inning here in Salina in this 3rd place ball game. You're watching on Girard Sports Live, listening on 103.5.
This is Girard Sports Live.
First National Bank of Girard is proud to be the oldest bank in Crawford County, serving the area since 1878. With 139 years of experience, it's no surprise First National Bank of Girard has such a great reputation for quality customer service. First National Bank of Girard is committed to providing the best quality products and services, including online banking and bill pay, loans, CDs, and more. Use the convenient drive-up window or come on in and see all of the friendly faces at First National Bank of Girard, a proud supporter of Trojan athletics. G&W Foods is the one-stop shop for everything you need to feed the family. With a great selection of quality, fresh, and delicious foods, you're sure to find something to satisfy every appetite. With friendly and knowledgeable staff, the folks at G&W Foods can help you find what you need so you can get in, get out, and on your way with your day. Plus, don't forget G&W Foods for the great daily lunch specials. Open 7 days a week. Check out their weekly Facebook-only specials. The G&W Foods family super wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck.
This is Girard Sports Live.
And welcome back to Salina, Kansas. Top of the 6th inning. Holton will be batting. The bat will be number 15, the leadoff batter, Phillips. She has struck out and hit for a single. First pitch, a strike by Shelby Smith. Second pitch on the way and is low for a ball. Shelby Smith might be feeling a little bit of those emotions coming out right now. Of course, she's a senior, had a great career. This pitch is high. 2 balls, 1 strike for the leadoff batter, Phelps. Lady Trojans here need to buckle down, focus, and finish off this game. Fouled off by Phelps. Bring the count even, 2-2 for the Holton Wildcats. Beautiful day today for some softball. Mid-80s, might be the 90 right now. Nice breeze. Next pitch on the way is high for a ball. Brings count full for Phillips. Payoff pitch by Smith. And they're going to say she did not go. Appealed to first base umpire. So that will be a walk. Holton will have a base runner on. That'll bring up Booth, Salvi Booth. She has struck out 2 times today. Shelby Smith going to have a little conversation with Jim Vinzi, head coach of the Trojans. We'll keep it right here. Amazing success that the Lady Trojans have had this year when you can go 37 games undefeated, and that goes all the way back to the 4th game of last year. They have been dominant. They came out last year and won the state title. Had a lot of pressure on them to start the first of the year this year, and they've dealt with it. Off and on, had a little bit of a struggle here and there. Galena, one of the hardest games that we played, is playing right now. I believe they are down 2-6 right now in the 3rd inning. Back now, Booth up to bat. She is a left-handed slap hitter. She'll bunt it. Get the bunt down, get it over to Lainey Sharman at first. So we'll get the out. So there is 1 down in the top of the 6th. I'll bring up Rod, number 16, earlier today. She's walked and struck out. First pitch is high for a ball. Next pitch on the way, just, gonna catch the corner. Brings the count to 1-1. Haven't changed the board yet. Might be a little slow on the board over there today in this Consolation game. We're playing for third place, are the Trojans. Next pitch on the way, it'll be grounded to third base. She'll take a look, then over to first. Then Laney will throw it back to third, and not in time for the double play, but they will get the out at first. It will be 2 outs for the Trojans. Holton knocking on the door, trying to tie it back up. Trojans lead it 1-0 in the top of the 6th. That'll bring up Fluing. First pitch is just low, ball 1. Shelby trying to stay concentrated here. Hard to do, knowing it's her senior year and her last game in high school, but she has signed with Pitt State. Next pitch on the way is fouled away. Even the count up, 1-1. Once again, Holton with a base runner on third base. Trojans need to get this final out and get back to bat. Pitch on the way, and they're going to say she swung at it. Bringing the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes for Fluing. Shelby ahead in the count, 1-2. Look for something off speed from Shelby Smith right here. Nope, she'll throw the fastball at her, and it's going to let them score. It's going to squeak by. They're going to tie it up. A little bit of miscommunication there between the pitcher and third base. Once again, Trojans need to bring it in and talk about it a little bit.
What happened? I didn't see it.
Was a little ground ball to the pitcher. Pitcher booted it off to the third base, then third base couldn't handle it. Once again, 6 seniors on this team trying to regain their composure. It is tied up at the top of the 6th, 1-1. Now a little dinker out to second base, and it's going to be dropped. Now over to third. They're going to say she was safe at third base too. That will advance to second. Trojan faithful think that she slid past the bag. Now the officials are having a talk. So they're going to say the runner from that advanced to second is going to have to go back to first because the third base called timeout. The player that slid into third called timeout. So runners at the corners, 2 outs. Holton has tied the game up, 1-1. And that will bring up Jewel Lotus. She has flown out and grounded out so far in this game. Once again, the Lady Trojans just need to buckle down, focus a little bit here. Get out of this inning, it's tied up. Smith from the line, swing, and it's popped up and be foul behind the catcher. So Shelby be ahead, 0-1 on the count. Second pitch is a strike. Shelby works ahead well. We've talked about it all season long. She gets ahead, and then the third pitch is her pitch. There it is, strikeout. Trojans get out of it, but Holton does tie the ball game up, 1-1. You're listening to Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live and 103.5.
This is Girard Sports Live.
Girard National Bank brings you community banking at its best. Family owned and operated for over 80 years, Girard National Bank is committed to providing their customers with the highest quality financial services in a friendly and personal way. Whether you require personal, business, or agricultural services, Girard National Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. Girard National Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com. If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
And welcome back to Salina, Kansas. Here in the Consolation game, Shelby Smith, first pitch swinging, drives the ball right through the shortstop. And gets on first base. Ferguson will come in to run for the courtesy run for the pitcher. That will bring up Marcy Heatherly. Marcy Heatherly has flown out twice in this game so far. She'll lay down a bunt, and it will go foul. Trying to play some small ball, trying to get the runner moved over into running scoring position. Might be just me, but there is just a little bit of a, I don't know, not a drain, but you can feel the intensity level just not quite as high as all season. And that's going to be called a foul ball. She bunted it straight down. She was still in the box, and it bounced back up and hit the bat. It's just a foul. Now, if she had stepped out of the box and it hit the bat, it would have been an out. So the count is 0-2. There are no outs. on Heatherly. Timeout called by the batter. Marcy gets back in the box, and she'll swing away. Only one out, and it will be caught out in the right field. So one down in the bottom of the 6th. Bring up Lainey Shireman. Lainey so far in this game has had a base hit and a flyout. And now they've got the runner in a pickle. And they're going to get her out. It's going to make 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch to Sharman is low. So there are 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Lainey Sharman at bat. She'll foul that one off. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. Lainey's had a very good game. Very good 3 games at first base. She'll hit one foul right at Mr. Benzie right here. Just a tad bit out ahead of it. Then you'll look at it and drive it right to center field. And she'll be on for a single. So Laney will be at first. That will bring up Alexis Jenkins. She has sac flied and a base hit so far in today's game. First pitch is high for a ball. A little high for ball 2. 2-0 is the count on Jenkins. Shireman is at first base. There are 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Jenkins taking all the way. So called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. There are 2 out. Ball game's tied up 1-1. Jenkins takes another pitch inside. 3-1's the count. Very disciplined at the plate is Jenkins. Does a nice job as a freshman. And ball 4, she's going to take a base on balls. That will bring up Michaela Osmus. Sac fly and a fly out so far in this contest. First pitch just low. Ball 1. Sharman is at second base and Jenkins at first. It's a good chance with Sharman's speed. We can maybe score 1 on a ball put in play somewhere. Not for sure what the official went over and talked to the Holton coach about there. One ball, no strikes. Second pitch is a strike. 1-1's the count. And Osmus will drive the ball through, and they're going to wave Lainey Sharman on home. The throw going home. Lainey gets down, and she is safe. Runners advance to second and third on a nice hit by Osmus. Didn't get the video move there, but it ended up doing well, so you can see the home plate. Nice hit by Michaela Osmus. So the Trojans will retake the lead in the bottom of the sixth. 2-1. They'll bring up Jenkins. Jalen Jenkins so far today has had a double and a ground out. Maybe that'll pick the life of the Trojans back up a little bit. Jenkins will foul one off. Bring it 0-2, 2 strikes, or 2 outs. Michaela Osmus and Alyssa Jenkins on third. And Jenkins will get a hold of one, go to shallow center field, running in, and she'll make the catch. And that's how the inning will end. Trojans take the lead, though, 2-1 over Holton. We'll go to the seventh. You're listening to Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live and 103.5.
This is Girard Sports Live.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
Norris Outdoor has a huge selection of quality billboards spread throughout southeast Kansas, giving you the ability to put your business in front of thousands of customers daily. But did you know? Norris Outdoor can also be where you get your next digital sign for your business, school, church, or sports venue. Norris Outdoor Signs is now a distributor of Sky Slate digital signs, giving you direct from the manufacturer pricing and giving your business a brand new look with high-resolution digital signage. To learn more, call Jared Norris at 620-249-7462. Norris Outdoor is a proud supporter.
This is Girard Sports Live.
Welcome back to Bill Burke's Complex in Salina, Kansas. Consolation game underway. Trojans lead it 2-1 over Holton. Holton is up to bat in the top of the seventh. First pitch on the way is a strike. Moore is up to bat. 0-1, Shelby Smith working fast. Second pitch on the way is a strike as well. Once again, Shelby Smith gets ahead of a batter really quick, and then she can start working her pitch in there. Third pitch on the way, and that's going to be fouled up over third base line. Going to be foul. Good hustle there by Jenkins and Grosteffen. Trojans hold them here. It is over. Win third place. We got 3 outs to get there. No balls. 2 strikes is the count. On Moore. Pitch on the way just a bit outside. 1-2. Pitch on the way, hit up the middle, and it's going to be through for a base hit. So Moore will get on with a single, start off the top of the seventh. That will bring up the number 8 hitter. The right fielder, Dingenhard. First pitch is a ball. So far, she has grounded out and had a single. Pitch on the way. She'll try to bunt it, and she'll bunt it foul. Bring the count even to 1-1. Trojans still lead at 1-2. 2-1. And the top of the seventh. Shelby Smith has had a phenomenal tournament. Next pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trojans able to get a run in that last inning. Nice hit there by Michaela Osmus to score Shireman. Pitch on the way is high. 4 ball, 2. 2-2 is the count. I'm Degenhard. Pitch on the way, and she's going to pop this up to second base. Catch made by Sandy there at second, and we have 1 out. That's the hardest one to get sometimes. I'll bring up number 27, the number 9 hitter, Allie Beard. Holton has 1 runner on first, 1 out. Beard has flown out, and she will fly out to J.C. Murphy at shortstop, and that's number 2. We're looking for 1 more. The Trojans will seal up the 3rd place trophy. Back to the top of the lineup for Phelps. Trojans lead it 2-1 here in the Consolation, here at Salina, Kansas. Ball low and inside is the call. 1-0 on Phelps. Phelps has the only walk for Holton in the game today. Right down the middle, strike. Evens the count at 1-1. She struck out at a single and a walk. Phelps will look at another strike right down the middle. Shelby Smith painting the corners today. Next pitch is on the way. High, and it gets away from Jenkins, and that will advance the runners to second. Two-two's the count. Runner at second for Holton. Trojans trying to hold him off here in the final inning. Smith takes her time. Now the delivery. Foul ball. Stays alive. Count still 2-2. Shelby taking her time out there in the circle. Changeup just off outside. Brings the count full for the leadoff batter, Phelps. Foul again off to the first base side. Phelps battling. There's nothing harder than being the batter. There's 2 outs. It's a full count, and you're down 1 run. A lot of pressure on the young lady. Trojans trying to close it out here. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and that's going to do it. The Lady Trojans are going to win the Consolation round. And we're going to take 3rd place. Congratulations to the Lady Trojans. We're going to step away for a minute. We'll come back with the post-game show. You're listening to Trojan Softball here on Girard Trojans Live.
This is Girard Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Right now, Call Service has a huge selection of hand-cooked tires, including hand-cooked Dynapro ATM. Farmers and ranchers trust Call's service as their trucks crisscross southeast Kansas, providing on-the-farm tire service daily. Plus, Call's is the first stop for lube and oil changes. Get back in the game with your new set of hand-cooked tires, never halfway. Available now at Call's Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
This is Girard Sports Live.
Salina, Kansas, where your Lady Trojans have just sealed up third place, and they're going to have a awards presentation. We'll stick with it right here. Great job by the Lady Trojans. I know that's not exactly where they wanted to be right now, but they came back out and took care of business and finished off the day the best we could. We'll go over to Holton first with the fourth place. Holton played a great game. Trojans win it 2-1 here in Salina. Lady Trojans in the season 24-1. One loss coming just a game ago. Look over there. It looks like a great game over at Galena, 7-6. I believe Baldwin is leading it. So the Trojans will take third place. Can't speak enough great things about this senior class. Shelby and Shea both phenomenal inside that circle. Malia Sandy at second base has had a great year coming in as a senior. Of course, JC Murphy at shortstop. And once again, our third bases are always played by Shelby and Shea whenever whoever's not in the circle. Great play out at center field, Cindy Crane, senior. And then, of course, Kayla Osmus out in right field, the young freshman. As you're seeing right now, they're handing out the third place medals from Keisha. And that's what they'll take home. Each girl will get an individual medal. They'll have the Keisha symbol on it. And then the school will take home the tall trophy with third place on it, where they will be able to put a picture. Anyways, we'll get back to it. Cindy Crane out at center field. Phenomenal year. Led the team in batting. Always solid out there. And then Marcy Heatherly over in left field. Marcy and Sharman. And there's the presentation of the awards. Hopefully we'll get a nice picture of this here. Of course, all the photographers are facing away from us. We'll go ahead and step away. You're listening to Girard Sports Live, 103.5.
This is Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan Telephone, your community technology partner. Also by Ag Choice of Hepler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Call Service, Chicken Annie's of Girard, Chris Paoni, DDS, Community National Bank and Trust, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, First National Bank, G&W Foods Family Super, Girard National Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Lehman Realty, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Outdoor, Producers Cooperative Association, and TJ Belcher at State Farm Insurance. This is Girard Sports Live.